Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial where we will build this beautiful enterprise resource management diagram from scratch. Our diagram has a variety of nodes, new, save, and load buttons, and appearance customization options. A central stage takes the custom and shape node in the middle. The sample also features container nodes, different connectors, and a lot of SVG nodes. That's a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. Project setup. Let's look at the general setup required for the diagram and its auxiliary controls. Where and how they appear at the page depends on the HTML elements that represent them. The diagram, the overview, and zoom controls require canvas elements to render. The palette control requires a div element. Let's look now at the code behind file. First, we create a diagram view object. This is the renderer of the diagram. Besides the diagram view, you have a tabbed diagram view and more. The linkBackID property allows you to use the diagram control without the limitations of the trial version for free, by showing a link to MindFusion at the bottom of your diagram. Then we use the AllowInPlaceEdit property to specify that users can type in text interactively. We also add some default styling and enable link routing. This means links will break into perpendicular segments when necessary, rather than being one straight line. The palette control. The palette control holds various diagram shapes and links and allows the user to create instances of them through drag and drop. The items can be divided into sections. The palette offers plenty of properties for customization, and we set top, width, and height, and its caption font. New sections are added with the Add Category method. You can specify standard diagram shapes by assigning them one of the predefined shapes IDs. The list with predefined shapes is available from the documentation. The custom shape in the middle is created in a separate method. We shall look at it shortly. The palette can hold not only nodes, but also links. Diagram links can have different base and head shapes, if any. The shape can be specified with a string, just like the nodes. When you want to have no shape on a link's end, just set null. You see how links break into segments. This is exactly the effect of the route links property. Let's look at the method that creates the complex custom shape in the middle. This is a shape with a custom geometry. There is a special topic in the online documentation that explains how custom geometries are created and assigned to shape nodes. In our sample, we use some trigonometry to calculate the shape color elements. They are actually shape decorations. As you see, when we change the brush for the node, the interior changes. The shapes do not, because they are decorations on the node, thus are not part of the area that is to be painted. The stroke for the node is used for the outline of the decorations as well. The method takes as an argument a natural number, the count of the segments. You can set it to any number you want. An even number looks better. When you increase the number, remember to add more colors to the decoration colors list. Save, load, and clipboard operations. Save and load of the diagram is done through the methods toJSON and fromJSON, which are part of the diagram class members. We use the File System API supported by modern browsers. When it is not available, we create a temporary hyperlink and initialize a click on it to download the JSON file. We use the same logic for diagram load. We use Browser File Picker to select a file, and when the browser is too old to support it, we create artificially an input element and process the selected JSON file. Note that you must not parse the JSON string before feeding it to the diagram. Doing so would result in an error. The New button calls one simple method, clear all, and removes all objects from the diagram area. Having clipboard support and undo-redo is made really easy with the diagram library. The copy, cut, and paste methods are members of the diagram view class. For undo and redo, you only need to call the respective methods of the diagram object. There is one small detail. You have to set undo enabled to true for the diagram instance in the code behind. Styling. The style controls to the right are the built-in browser color pickers. They can be applied as brush and stroke for the nodes. Links can be customized as well. The user can change the color of the link stroke, but also has the brush for the head and base and their size as well. We have size of font and color of text in the UI as well. How all this is implemented. There are class variables for all UI settings, where we keep the current value. We have attached an event handler for the change event of the HTML control, and then we get the new value. After that, we assign it to the respective property of the diagram object, ShapeNode, or diagram link. All these properties are listed in the API reference. Regarding the load of the initial diagram, we have serialized into a JSON the beautiful dashboard you see when the sample loads. We use the fetch method to read it, and then call the diagrams from JSON method. And that's the end of this video tutorial. We have walked you through the process of creating an interactive JavaScript app, which allows the user to create and customize resource management diagrams. The sample can easily be customized to accommodate your specific diagram type. MindFusion's diagram library is free to use with a link back, so download your copy now. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your interest in MindFusion developer tools.